History is a key subject in school that has been a cornerstone of education for centuries. Two of the primary missions of history is both to understand why certain things are the way they are, such as the borders of a country, and to create a sense of national identity, heritage, and common values in the country. This makes the art of writing a history textbook for a school a combination of collecting historical knowledge and creating a story based on it. Since textbooks have limited space for each historical event, each author needs to make a decision on what to include and what to leave out, formed by how they want to represent the event and what story they want to tell. One of the best ways to understand a historical event is therefore to read how different countries portray it in their textbooks, not only to get more information about the event, but also to understand how each country sees the event. Even lies are informative here, since it shows what the country thinks goes against their national story. The Korean War is a perfect example of this, since it is taught in schools in America, China, and North and South Korea, and with each country being deeply involved in and affected by the conflict. This is a comparison of four main questions about the Korean War to see how each country answers them in their school's history textbooks. They are: how did the Korean War start? Why did America get involved in the war? Why did China get involved in the war? And how did the Korean War end? The first question is, how did the Korean War start in 1950? North Korean textbooks say it was started by South Korea invading them, while Chinese textbooks are silent on the issue, describing it as something that erupted between the two countries. South Korean and American textbooks, on the other hand, say it was started by North Korea invading South Korea. The second question is, why did America get involved in the war after North Korea had taken most of the Korean peninsula? North Korean textbooks say America got involved once they entered South Korean territory, while Chinese textbooks do not describe a direct reason for why America got involved in the war. South Korean and American textbooks, on the other hand, say that America got involved mainly because they wanted to prevent the expansion of communist countries around the world, including communist North Korea. The third question is, why did China get involved in the war once South Korea and America had taken most of the Korean peninsula? Chinese, American, and South Korean textbooks say that China got involved on the North Korean side since American forces were approaching the Chinese border. North Korean textbooks, on the other hand, does not mention the support offered by China. The fourth and last question is, how did the Korean War end in 1953? Chinese textbooks describe a victory by defending China and North Korea against South Korea and America. North Korea also declares it a victory, but do not mention China's contribution. South Korean and American textbooks, on the other hand, describe the end of the war as a stalemate, with the ceasefire agreement signed, which technically means the Korean War has not ended yet. This shows the distinct ways different countries portray one event in history to build up their own story.